Anja Desmond Podcast.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's us again, Anya and Desmond.
Hello.
We are back. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. You can say we had a vacation spring break.
Yeah, it was indeed a spectacular vacation for both of us.
But busy.
Yeah, hectic.
Not really the resting one.
More on the paperworks and stuff, though.
Sure. Anyway, let's move to today's episode. After such a long break, we should keep it shorter, I guess. And we don't have any main topic. We can just talk about what we watched, played, or read.
Yeah.
In the meantime of the busy paperwork. In the breaks, right?
Yeah.
So, the thing that we should start with, because we watched it together in the cinema, the newest Thor movie, right? Thor, Love and Thunder.
Thor, Love and Thunder. Oh, I remember how I felt watching it. It's kind of like question mark to me, though, because I haven't watched the previous, sequence of the movie in which I kept asking to Desmond, why? How? Right?
Of course, like with everything, you're always late to the party.
I always ask him what's happening, but overall, I like the movie.
Yeah, it was like, why are you asking so many questions? Haven't you seen the previous movies? What? No. And you wanted to go to the cinema on this movie?
They should not release a movie that has a sequel or a prequel. It should be like a fresh one, because not all people has the luxury of time to watch the previous things.
It's, MCU, Marvel's Cinematic Universe. So it's all connected. It goes on and it will continue.
Oh well.
Besides, I don't know because I've seen the previous ones, but I think even if you are not well aware, you will not catch some small details from the previous ones, but you will have fun overall anyway.
Yeah, that's what I felt like when I was watching it. It's not like I missed some kind of sequel before that.
But do you know the number of this movie from the Thor series?
No.
What do you think?
Maybe it can be the 7th series.
No. It's not.
Then what's the sequence of this movie?
Well, it's a sequel to Thor Ragnarok, right? From 2017. But before that we had Thor. Then it was 2011. Then 2 years later, Thor: The Dark World. So it's a number 4.
I was right in my first guess. I didn't just say it. It's just on top of my head.
Well, you should then. It's all recorded now.
I'm gonna be bashed. Well, anyway, we're used to it.
No one will bash you but me. It's okay. But to put it simply, it's a comedy first, like a sci-fi or fantasy comic book comedy. It's made really similar to the previous movie, which was also kind of comedy relief.
Yeah, and it's like the movie, it's kind of like coexistence of superficial and humans.
It's a big budget popcorn movie. You know what I mean? It's like just to go watch, have fun, go out, and ah, it was nice. It was
Yeah.
funny. It had moments, cool
Mhm.
CGI effects.
Mhm.
You cannot go wrong, I think. If you like the Thor Ragnarok, I don't see the reason you wouldn't like this one. That's
Even
my
if I haven't
opinion.
seen the Ragnarok, then I still feel liking it.
What are the movies you've seen from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU?
Actually, I have watched a lot, but I couldn't tell detail by detail because
But what movies you've seen? I'm just asking that. Not that you can
uh,
remember what was in them, but
Guardians of the Galaxy,
second or the first?
the first one. I
Uh,
didn't go to the second part because I was trying to watch it from the very first movie of Marvel till the very last.
well, now you have a big catalog.
I
We can
know, but
say backlog.
yeah, I know. I think I'm on the year 2001, I think. No, 2009? I'm not sure because I have a list of the series year wise on which one I should watch first before.
You know the order you should watch them. It's not exactly the same as when they were released
Mm-hmm.
because well, I'm not sure if I'm right now because like nowadays you don't have to remember everything because you have internet, but I think like the first movies that were coming out was like Iron Man, but in a order by the story, the first one would be the
Captain
Captain
America?
America, yeah, the first Avenger, and it was later released, so you know,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
But you've seen the Guardians of the Galaxy, which I think was like the best. But I'm a big sci-fi fan, so
The last Marvel I've seen like out of the backlogs was Guardian of the Galaxy 1, and
it's
from then on
Guardians, right?
Guardians.
With an S,
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, and from then
because it's a team,
on
right? There is a. Can you remember who was there?
Groot.
Yeah, but not baby yet.
Hmm.
It was Big Groot. The Vin Diesel was a voice actor responsible. And he was even in the multiple language version, you know? He was like saying in
Mm,
different languages that I am Groot.
cool, cool.
Yeah, Vin Diesel for the family. Get it? The
Yeah,
reference?
no.
Fast and Furious. Of course. Have you seen Fast and Furious?
I think so. The 7
Oh.
in cinema.
Okay. The time will come. No worries.
It's like I have this
But you know
full
we have nine
courage of.
movies, right?
Huh?
You know we have nine movies as of now from Fast and
Yeah.
Furious.
I don't know if it's just me. I really have the courage of watching the recent one without watching the previous ones.
I've seen the Doctor Strange, the newest one, right?
Mhm.
Multiverse. And basically to understand it you either have to know like comic books well or you should watch WandaVision on the Disney Plus to get a full picture of it.
Mm.
And I didn't watch the WandaVision because I don't really have time for series. I rather stick to movies.
I see.
But I wasn't very confused anyway. I think if you are smart enough, then you can figure it out. Or later after the movie, just Google the questions you have.
Yeah, or maybe ask you. You know better than me.
Yeah, but
Why I would
I'm saying
watch the previous ones.
if someone doesn't have like someone like me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My mom didn't watch all the movies, but seen most of them, but still have questions.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, don't you remember in the like previous movie? And I was like, oh, it was 10 years ago. I don't have time to remember this.
Yeah, right?
Even I myself don't remember everything because the biggest fans like watched those movies multiple times.
Yeah.
So, it sticks with the memory.
It's just impressive that people do spare so much time in those.
Yeah, and nowadays the movies are so long, right?
Yeah, two
But
hours.
but the most important thing is I didn't feel like the Thor was too long, right?
Mm-hmm. Because it was just pure fun.
Yeah, it was comedy or action or both at the
Yeah.
same time, and the main villain was cool, I think.
And not much stress on brutality because you know me, I really not fan of
Yeah, I know you're not fan of
brutal
gore,
scenes because it stressed me out.
but there was a scene that you were like, oh, we're not gonna spoil what happened, but like when the Thor meet Zeus, right?
Yeah.
Let's end it by official recommendation from both of us
Yeah.
and move to the next topic,
Yep.
which is like, I think, you play the game fully, so you are ready to review it. It was discounted on the Nintendo Switch, right? I told you to try it, the
Yeah.
demo version,
Uh-huh.
and you liked it. With very heavy heart, you spend equivalent to €3. And we are talking about.
The Cat Quest 2.
Okay, please share your
So,
thoughts about it. Tell what it is, what you're doing, and is it fun and
yeah.
overall.
Basically, this game is
It's a sequel to Cat Quest.
it's a sequel to Cat Quest 1, which of course I haven't played yet. I went directly to Cat Quest 2.
I wonder
Well,
why not Cat Quest 3? I know, because it wasn't discounted.
I know, right? Oh well, but this game, at first, I find it like, it's kind of like 2D ish
Yeah, you have
for
fixed
me.
camera angle.
Yeah,
Everything is
not
operated
really.
on the sprites, kinda, right?
And it has a story mode and normal mode of game. Of course, I went to the story mode to understand what the game is all about.
Yeah, and you thought that you're playing as two cats, but you play as cat and dog.
Yes. And it's like basically saving their kingdom, like making a peaceful kingdom between cat and dog. And in between, there's quests to achieve, monsters to kill.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
like an RPG, right? But it's not really an RPG like turn-based. It's more action-based,
yeah,
combined with the slasher, right? That's how
mm,
I would describe.
yeah,
You have some items, so on, but
yeah,
overall,
I
what you
think.
do, you mash button and do a dodge, and you level up, right?
Yeah, you do level up in order to kill monsters that is at
Yeah,
your same
you
level
level
or
up to
high.
power
Yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I haven't
basically
played it,
that's it.
but I could see that when you were playing, you were very motivated to defeat monsters that were very high level.
Yeah. because I
10,
have
10
strong
levels
items.
above you.
Yeah, because I have strong items on.
But you were still frustrated that you were dying.
Yeah, I'm still frustrated because I have to go back to square one of that dungeon instead of I already killed some of the monsters I have to kill again when I enter the dungeon. It's like I restart the dungeon. And yeah, until now I'm still finishing, and I feel so like OC when I didn't complete the dungeons. I still have dungeons yet to complete even if the storyboard is done. I still have side quests to finish. Now I'm finishing everything. But
But you
the
finished the
main goal,
main story, you
yeah,
finished, right?
yeah, the main story I finished.
How long it took you?
I'm not sure, but I think 4 days max.
Yeah, but you played like 2 hours a day or something.
Yeah, I played around 2 hours a day, or
So
there
you
was
would
one
say
time like
you can
5 hours.
finish it under 10 hours, right?
Yeah, it's just a short storyline.
Well, but still, for like €3, you had your
Yeah,
fun?
and it's worth it. I would say for the price, for the discounted price,
You
it's worth it.
would you recommend it for full price?
No, I don't think so.
Max
No.
€5, right?
Yeah, it's not for full price, I would say.
Okay. Are you planning to pick it up first or the third part when it's gonna be discounted?
Maybe
Why?
if it's gonna be discounted. Otherwise, I still have lots of games to finish.
Oh, for example, maybe a little tease for next episodes?
Cut Pilgrim.
Ah, we can talk about Scott Pilgrim a bit because I finished the game when it was still on PlayStation 3, and now we bought it together on the Nintendo Switch because
Yeah,
this is the only platform you have,
unfortunately.
and we cannot like play cross-platform. So okay, it was discounted. It was like €5, and I think it's totally worth it.
Mhm.
And if someone doesn't know, the Scott Pilgrim is a beat 'em up, and it was kind of big deal when it came out. It was like one of the top beat 'em ups. This style of gameplay is mostly forgotten by the big studios, but indie games, like indie developers, are still making a lot
Mhm.
of them. It's of course based on the comic books, right? It's one of my favorite movies, by the way, which you
Yeah.
couldn't finish.
I couldn't I couldn't finish because most probably the timing is not great.
Yeah,
But
we talked about it, I think, on the previous episodes a bit. So
yeah, they already know the story. If you want, you can just listen to the previous episodes. Then it's
yeah, it's
there.
somewhere there. You can play up to 4 people, right? But we play it in two, and I would say it's still fun. It still holds up. I don't know because, like I said, I finished the game like 10 times already. Maybe even
Oh.
more. I know everything there it is.
Mhm.
So for me, it's like nostalgia. So I cannot be, I cannot form a cannot form opinion from the new player perspective. No, that's impossible. What do you think after playing like few levels?
It was fun. It kind of reminisced me the like a Tekken the before.
Well, Tekken is completely different.
I know, but
It's a
there
beat
is
'em up.
some.
It's something like Final Fight, if you're old enough to remember it.
Yeah, you know the one with the joystick and all in
Like Double
the
Dragon.
those kind of stuff that reminds me, which I cannot play because my parents are not allowing me to.
You're basically beating everyone up and move right. And then new enemies come and you're beating them up. And till the end of the
Yeah.
stage, you have a boss, you fight him.
Mhm.
And everything is in the Scott Pilgrim universe. It's great that the game came back because I think it still holds up.
A lot of players like you are still wanting it in a different platform or still want to reminisce.
Probably. That's where they got the money for the game, right?
Yeah.
From boomers or
Yeah.
fans, right? We are over 20 minutes, right? Something
Uh-huh.
like that. I think it's enough for like comeback episode.
Yeah, I guess. So, yeah, there you go, guys.
We are
We're
alive.
just,
We didn't
yeah.
give up. There might be longer or shorter like breaks.
Yeah.
Mm, we we
Well,
we
we
will
are,
we will try to keep it like at the constant rate of releasing.
mhm,
You can say regular, but it's not easy when you have a
yeah.
life.
We
But
just want to let you know that we're back
and
at the regular programming.
we are
We're
not
back.
giving up. Not yet.
Oh, well.
So hear you or see you in the next one, right?
Yeah. Hear you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe in our online platform.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.